Max Kellerman, where do you think that Tua winds up going in this draft?
Miami. Look, Tua is, in my view, if I were a team drafting up high, whether or not I thought I had a quarterback, that quarterback would have to be special for me to pass on Tua. I would have to think I have a Hall of Fame kind of quarterback for me to pass on Tua. Guys, we are forgetting how special he is. It was one of these, Andrew Luck or Trevor Lawrence or one of these quarterbacks who comes along and we think, hey, not this upcoming draft, but the draft after next. Do you want your team to tank for that guy? That's how special Tua is, and the only reason his stock has devalued is injury. But he looked pretty good in that video. If the fact is that he checks out physically and gets a clean bill of health, you go to a place with Miami, who seems to be loaded for bear, been trending in the right direction, then added all those pieces, and now you just kind of parachute in a special quarterback. That's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, I think everyone is looking at it the same way. The question will be where the Dolphins take him. Can they sit at 5 or do they have to move up? We'll talk about that more. Again, Max and Steve and company are 3 minutes away from First Take, and we'll see you there. Max, thank you very much, as always. The Max Kellerman and First Take is just moments away. I've got Orlovsky, and we'll finish up with him and Swagoo. So I think all of us are in agreement that Tua looks good, that this has gone as well as it could have gone. The question is, if the Dolphins or anyone else want to take him, where will they have to take him? Dan, in your opinion, do you have to trade up to 3 to get Tua Tagovailoa?
Yeah, you do, Greeny. You got to go to 3 because it's going to take some courageous people to draft him, and then it's going to take some courageous people to miss on him. And if you're the Dolphins and your owner, Stephen Ross, and you're sitting there and you let Tua get past 3 and someone jumps you, the Chargers jump you to go to 4, and they go draft Tua at number 4, and then the Dolphins are sitting there going, uh-oh, what do we do? And then 10 years from now or 3 years from now, Tua's a superstar, you're all fired because you didn't make the move. Once you peg that that's the guy, no matter the picks that it costs you, reasonable, but you got to go get him, Greeny. And I don't think that there's any way that an organization could sit there and go, yup, all the questions we had on Tua are answered. He's the special player that we thought. We're just going to sit back and let him fall to us. You don't let a franchise-changing player fall to you. You go and hunt him down. So I think you'll have to go to 3 to go get him.
Swagoo, you're the GM. Are you doing it?
Yeah, I'm doing it, G. And I may actually have to go to 2. And let the shuffling happen after me if I really want him that bad, because sitting there in Washington, obviously with Dwayne Haskins being there already, you may have to go up that early, especially if you have the Chargers right after Miami, who's number 6, that may feel like, hey, if we really want Tua, if we have to get Tua, we're going to be on the phone with the Washington Redskins, barring that Cincinnati is already done with Joe Burrow like we all think. I would 100% do it if I think Tua is going to turn into the Drew Brees.
What you can expect, Dan, is between now and then, Washington is going to send out signals that they're open for business and ready to trade down. In your mind, is there any question they take Chase Young at number 2? Is he someone you could consider passing up?
No, Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio would take Chase Young at number 2. They should absolutely try to get people to think that they want to. If I'm the Detroit Lions, I've said this. I make everyone believe that I absolutely love Tua Tagovailoa, and then I hate Matthew Stafford. I want everyone to think that, and I would never draft Tua over Stafford for them. But if the Redskins are able to get somebody to come up to them, they've hit the home run. But somebody, whoever wants Tua, will have to go get him.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.